ripped apart from the inside. We had peace. But then, those we loved were taken.
Mom!
And everything changed.
Gears of War 4 is a worthy successor to the trilogy that came before it. The story features a familiar face or two, but remains focused on the new line of characters. The online component adds new and altered multiplayer modes, but keeps the gameplay locked into what made the original so endearing. Gears 4 is a painstakingly crafted love letter to those that have a meaty soft spot for the franchise.
We don't stop these things. Everyone within 1,000 miles dies.
There's no doubt that Battlefield 1 is an expert execution on the premise that made it so highly anticipated to begin with. Electronic Arts and DICE have provided consumers with a beefy multiplayer game that impresses at every corner and features a brief campaign that will stick with fans longer than previous franchise attempts.
Down here.
NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
Even without much motivation to replay the short campaign, Firewatch is still well worth the $19.99 price tag for the beautiful landscape, compelling mystery, and amazing character development. Firewatch isn't a game for everyone, but if you love a good mystery, this is a must-play.
Being out here, the isolation gets to people. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way.
What makes me so special?
2 young women have been reported missing. You're probably the last person to have seen them.
Hey, you kids! Somebody cut the comms.
What?
I'm out here and the wire is cut clean through.
Wait, you're already there? You're not in your tower?
No, I'm not.
Then who is?
After a decade of work, Square Enix has succeeded in delivering a Final Fantasy experience that can please longtime fans, while simultaneously luring in a new generation of adventurers. The game isn't quite perfect, but it is close enough that it will very likely be a Game of the Year contender on many lists. Sun and Moon are the biggest changes that the core Pokémon series has ever attempted. Removing gyms, hidden machines, HMs, and altering original pocket monsters was a huge gamble, and all of it is paid off. Honoring the franchise's past, while looking to the future, must have been a difficult ideal for Nintendo and the Pokémon Company to nail down, but the end result of this undertaking is a pair of lovingly crafted must-haves for fans new and old. Truly, this is the celebration of Pokémon that gamers have been waiting for. Like previous games offered by From Software, Dark Souls 3 offers a unique experience that blends subtle storytelling, dark settings, and painfully difficult encounters to stand out from the crowd of other action games. The challenge is well worth the countless deaths and hours of practice for players who have the patience, but is likely one that should be skipped by gamers who prefer to get things right on the first try.
And the unkindled will rise.
nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
There's no question that, despite uncertainty among the most diehard of fans, Doom's reboot has managed to piece together an enjoyable experience. Its combat is as relentless and fast-paced as fans have come to expect, and this helps it stand out amongst a number of other shooting titles. The adrenaline-fueled gameplay and the ample replayability featured within the campaign makes this a standout entry in the FPS genre, let alone a worthwhile resurrection of Doom. Titanfall 2 has succeeded in surpassing the original title in every way. It delivers an emotional, action-packed single-player experience that will leave fans new and old feeling satisfied, and the fluid combat mechanic both in and out of one's Titan packs plenty of punches, and doesn't hold back when it comes to the visceral brutality of pilot warfare.
Go ahead and cry, bang, bang. You're all about to die.
Independent of the hype or the series' legacy, Uncharted 4 is worth the recommendation on its own merits. From the tremendous environments to the incredible character work to the globe-trotting story, the design of the game is second to none, setting a new bar for interactive experiences. It's true that Naughty Dog puts a lot more stock into story and character, but even then Uncharted 4 is pure, unadulterated fun.
Look, Nate, I'm gonna make you a one-time offer. Drop everything. Go home. Live your life. Or we can just end it right here.
There's gotta be another way. I need you on this one. You ever wonder, like, different choices?
Whether it be the power of Blizzard, the strength of the design, or some combination therein, Overwatch succeeds in appealing to almost every gamer, engrossing them in its world, and addicting them to its gameplay. Outside of Pokémon Go, no game was so frequently talked about or regularly played as Overwatch, and while others faded, Blizzard's game still remains. Everything about Overwatch feels so carefully crafted that it's hard to find fault with the product, and even when there are flaws, Blizzard is quick to address them. But the biggest reason Overwatch gets our Game of the Year nod is its staying power. Out of all the 2016 releases, Overwatch has the best chance of remaining a high-profile title in 2017, 2018, and beyond.